It's a Thursday afternoon in Manchester. The sky has already started going dark. It's not evening. It's barely 4 o'clock. A woman named Priya is walking home from work, and she realizes she hasn't seen actual daylight in almost 2 days. She left for work before sunrise, and now she's leaving work after sunset. The sun existed somewhere today. Priya wasn't just there to see it. This isn't unusual. This is just a normal Thursday in Britain in winter. We talk about weather in Britain like it's a joke. Rain, grey skies, a standing national punchline. But what if the weather isn't just an inconvenience? What if it's shaping how lonely an entire country feels? Here is a fact that surprised me when I found it. Britain is one of the least sunny countries on earth. Only a handful of nations get less annual sunshine than we do. We average around 1400 hours of sunshine every year. Compare that to Seattle, a city known for being gloomy. We still get around a third less sun. Even Berlin and Amsterdam, cities we think of as grey, yet they get noticeably more sunlight than London does. And the swing between seasons is brutal. London gets around 200 hours of sunlight in July. In December, that drops to 50. 4 times less sunlight in the same city, just months apart. This isn't just uncomfortable. It has a name. Around 3 in 100 people in Britain is affected by it seriously enough for it to be diagnosed. And 1 in every 7 people describe a low mood every single winter and autumn. It's called seasonal affective disorder. Most people call it the winter blues and shrug it off as if it's normal, which in Britain it basically is. But here is what doesn't get talked about enough. This isn't just about mood, it's about contact. Think about what good weather actually gives you. Sitting outside a cafe, lingering in a park after work, bumping into a neighbor while you're both outside doing something ordinary. Small, unplanned moments that turn into conversation. Just casual social contact happens. Not through effort, just through proximity. Take the good weather and you take away the proximity. Everything moves indoors. Everything becomes deliberate. You don't bump into anyone anymore because nobody's lingering outside long enough to be bumped into. Social interaction becomes something you have to plan and choose rather than just something that just happens to you. Planned socializing takes energy. Spontaneous socializing, on the other hand, is free. So here's a question. If other countries have similarly grim weather, why does Britain specifically seems to produce this quite low-grade isolation? Let's look at Denmark for a moment. Denmark gets barely more sunlight than we do. Similar latitude, similar long dark winters. Yet Denmark ranks among the happiest countries in the world. Part of the reason is a word. Hygge. It's Danish. It's often translated as coziness, although that undersells it. It's a whole philosophy. Candlelights, thick blankets, warm drinks. It's about alcohol. It's about sweets. It's about cakes. It's about breaking your constraints. It's like taking a break from life. gather with people indoors in a nice atmosphere, especially it's dark outside. Denmark didn't fight its darkness. It built an entire cultural rituals around making that darkness feels intentional, warm and shared. The Dutch have something similar. Gezelligheid. It's a harder word to translate, but it roughly means a feeling of coziness that comes specifically from good company, from being with people as opposed to the environment around them. Where hygge is about the atmosphere, gezelligheid is about togetherness itself. Both of these are essentially cultural technologies to fight isolation during the darkest time of the year. We don't have an equivalent in Britain. We don't have a word or a ritual to turn grey skies into an invitation to gather. What we have instead is small talk about the weather. Bit grim out there, mate, innit? Yeah, shocking, mate, innit? And then everyone goes back alone to their own homes to wait it out in isolation. We don't fight the darkness together. We just individually endure it and comment on it individually to strangers at the bus stop. So back to Priya. She's walking back home in the dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. She isn't alone because something dramatic has happened to her. She's alone because casual accidental contact between people has been quietly switched off for 5 months of the year. This is one of the quiet engines behind becoming an emotional immigrant. It's not one big rejection. It's an entire climate working against connection one afternoon at a time. So maybe next time when someone asks why Brits seem to be reserved and so hard to get to know, maybe it's not about personality at all. Maybe it's about how little daylight we've been given to get to know each other in. Thanks for watching.